What's up y'all, it's your boy Mashu, back at it again with another hero dive video, where we dive deep to see how to utilize a hero to their max potential. Up on the chopping block today, we have Briar Witch Iseria. Briar Witch Iseria is perhaps one of the more difficult heroes to build due to the nature of her abilities. On one hand, she has a passive ability, Witch's Curse, which amplifies her damage, and this may lead players to try and build her as a damage dealer. On the other hand, she has access to two powerful debuffs, followed up by an AoE strip from her ability, Cursed Thorn. This may drive other players to build her as a support to disrupt opposing teams. After looking through various videos made by our content creators, it's clear that a more damage-focused build is the way to go. For a more damage-focused Berseria, because Briar Witch Iseria is too long to say half the time, you're looking to achieve these stats. And as with most damage dealers, you want to be focusing on attack, crit chance, and crit damage. We're looking at 4,000 to 4.6 for attack, 100% crit chance because we don't want 50-50s, and 270 to 320% crit damage. With this, landing debuffs and removing buffs is a non-factor, as her main focus will now be to cleave. While there are easily better heroes when it comes to cleaving, I'm looking at you RB, she does have the potential to one-shot K-Rons due to the strip alongside the secondary damage proc coming from the Witch's Curse. As for what artifacts you should use on her, consider taking Rengar's Special Drink, Portrait of Saviors, or Exorcist Tonfas, as they all amplify damage. Lastly, for her equipment sets, we have the bread and butter 3 sets of attack, crit, or destruction. Any of those sets will work. It's all about getting as high offensive sets as possible. Now that we're done with the unga bunga of being a damage dealer, you can also build Berseria in a more supportive way to utilize her strong debuffs and AoE buff removal. With that, you're looking into attaining these stats. We want to focus on defense and health with a heavier emphasis on speed and effectiveness. The main goal is to disrupt your opponent's setup potential and gimp their damage dealers by cutting through your opponent's immunity and applying unbuffable. This can prevent enemies from buffing each other or lucking out on Alexa basket procs. We want to consider the following artifacts: Midnight Bloom to increase the team's crit rate, Super Duper Water Gun Shooter for attack and effectiveness, or Oath Key to ensure your third skill doesn't miss those certain evasion heroes. Riot. As for what sets to use, speed and effectiveness is highly recommended to reach the recommended stats. When it comes to cleaving, Briar Witch Iseria's best setup is no different from your traditional cleavers. We're talking Oxlots, Faithless Lytica, Bazaar, Rose, you name it, they all work. Her main role comes in a form as a counterpick to such heroes as Remnant Violet or K-Ron. Whereas as a support, Berseria oftentimes is the strongest pick when you see your enemy drafting a lot of buff focused heroes. We're talking Diane, Crow, Alencia, Maid Chloe, and Fallen Cecilia. By taking the first turn, you have a good chance in preventing your opponents from setting up, similarly to Bazaar. Although Briar Witch Iseria may initially be seen as a counter to evasion heroes, she's actually quite strong against heroes that apply buffs or gain buffs through a passive. As discussed previously, heroes that are able to provide buffs have a hard time against her due to the strength of buff removal and unbuffable. And that was our hero dive on Briar Witch Iseria. Make sure to check out our other hero dive videos if you like this one. And if you have another hero you want to see next, or if you build her differently, let us know in the comments below or on Discord. That's it from your boy Mashu. See you later.